Hello, Inga. Doug, I'm gonna. Okay, right where I gotta go. Right there. Just he's gotta be right in the way. Oh, the dog. Okay, yeah, move. That's a good idea. Thank you very much. Well, he just knows that's the spot, eh? Like, there's so many other places he can lay in here that are more comfortable, but that seems to be it, eh, little dog? What can I say? He's the dog, eh? He's staring at me now. Can I get the camera down there so you can see? It's like, oh, can you move the tripod? So I just relived the whole chain of events, and I'm mad at myself. I deleted an email from February the 6th when we got that strike for the goose. I should have kept it because that's probably when that wave of strikes started. But you know, when you recap it all, folks, do you realize that we actually got 5 strikes? I didn't realize it was that many. I thought it was 4, but it turns out it was 5 grand total. It was 5 strikes plus 1 flagging. So, and one of those strikes was a repeat offense because they were like the sex video there of the ducks having sex. But I didn't realize it when I sat down there. Like I sat down with all my emails, and then I had to do screenshots and the artwork because I'm doing the video that I'm gonna actually plunk in. I'm trying to get it all, folks. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know how I'm going to keep it short. I think what it's going to be, I'm going to do like the video, and the first part of it will be like the boom, boom, and then I'm going to go, okay, if you want the details, watch the rest. If not, basically the message has been sent type thing. You know what I mean? So it'll be sort of like, you know, the first, it looks like about 3.5 minutes, maybe 4, and then there's going to be like 5 minutes of the facts. It's the only thing I can think of. It's like, and that's going to be pushing it tight, like really tight to get it all, because it's like, it's too much information. We'll put it this way, it's way too much information for the attention span of the average YouTuber, if you know what I mean. Like way too much. It's actually feels sort of hopeless, you know? Yeah, Phil DeFranco's having lots of problems too. YouTube is purging. It's only making. Actually, I watched another. Who was it? Another news channel, and it's like they're just trying to clean house. You know what I mean? Like, you'd almost think. You know what you almost think, folks, is like that memory costs a whole bunch of money, which it doesn't. It's dirt cheap now. But it's almost like they're trying to say, can we get rid of some server farms? You know, if we purge this much content, we can get rid of some server farms. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, she's walking better. You know this, not the best, but she is walking. This is the slowest healing I've ever seen on a duck. Oh, there's an egg. She had no egg this morning. Hey, Doug, keep going. Just calm down, please. Don't be all freaking peak. Stay there, Doug. No, this egg is not for you. Oh, I saw that. Did you see that, folks? How he lifted his head? Oh, you're a sneaky little dog. Okay, I gotta do this. patient than that other duck. Where'd you? Dogs are crazy ducks. They're just nuts. Just sprayed myself. That was good. Just hit myself with the hose, folks. The nuts didn't get me, I got myself. Oh, ducks. Hey, you're being a good little dog. You're not freaking the ducks out. Hey? Okay, sorry about that, folks. I got wandered away and I was doing here and I didn't even include you when I was doing it. Okay. Oh, we're almost ready. Oh, 20 to 7. I don't believe this. Oh man. So my Magoon shower curtain is going to be here tomorrow. I had a brain fart on how to string it up behind me in the kitchen. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. It's I don't know. It might work, it might not. I don't know. As a backdrop, but I gotta, like I said, I did basically all the point form today on the what you call it, all the too much information. It's too much. It's like way too much. Honestly, folks, even if I did it like really fast and jumped right to it, it would probably be about like 25-minute video. It's too much information. Too much happened here. That's the problem. Oh. The problem is I got no 2 points in the kitchen. Did you like my Reddit post? I couldn't resist it. Did you like the wood chipper part? What was that? Is that not the time for jumping? I don't understand that. I couldn't help it. It was like today I was doing all that and I took a break and I was like, it was all the point form and I was cutting and pasting the links and then I thought to myself, I'm gonna and I did have a Reddit account. I got banned from, I guess, some Reddit boards is what the problem was, but I still had the account was still there, so I signed into it, and I left my feedback. Yeah, the back is still killing me. So I figured the vegans would like to know they won, and they shut us down. You know, so that's the deal. The blue coat? No, it's black. It's black with turquoise. It's my old winter jacket. It's not the blue one. This is black. Black and turquoise. Faded turquoise, actually, because it's bright on the other side. See? See how bright it used to be? It used to be really bright. It's old. Anyways, I told them they won. All the ducks went through the wood chipper. Now, I figured they would like it. You know, yeah, go to the Vista, go to the Reddit post on the weekend. So, but anyways. So tomorrow, the thing gets here. I'm going to string it up behind me, I'm just worried that it's going to be too long. Like I said, the barn segment is like almost 3.5 minutes. And it's actually, I said like a whole bunch of really good stuff. And one of my takes I did, I improv'd it, and actually it flowed really good, actually. But the only problem is, even though the fact that it flowed really good, it's still too long. But it is pretty good sitting in the barn with Stripper. I will say that much. It did turn out pretty good with the little duck. And she didn't cooperate right off the start. So, you know. Like it's actually quite cute because the duck did not cooperate at all at the beginning of the video. There's a little bit of a struggle. I was going to edit that out, but I thought I'd leave it in to make it more real, you know, that the duck is not cooperating. Anyways. No, she didn't calm down. She's just nuts. So. Anyways, I'm a little bit, I don't know. I got an upset stomach from reliving this whole thing. I don't believe it. I can't believe that YouTube still hasn't even looked at it. And then, you know, then you watch other YouTubers talking about what YouTube's doing, and I don't know what's going on with this. I think if you're not Disney, you know, or mainstream content, I don't know what they're trying to do to the site, folks. Like, at least everything that I thought made YouTube great, they're trying to get rid of. You know? Like when you take a channel like Philip DeFranco, he got about almost 6.5 million subs, and the amount of views he had, and he's like, it's like they're squeezing him out. Like, it's like you got to be careful what you talk about. Like if I talked about, you know, Syria, gas attack, Trump bad, Hillary evil, all of a sudden this is flagged. Just like that. You know what I mean? Right? It's like we're being censored about everything. Everything. And to make matters worse, Pornhub didn't approve us because they never got back to me on my application. So we can't even go there like the gun channels are. You know? Right. Right. Anyways. Now I'm wondering, those people on the Reddit post when I comment there, do they get notification that I put a post on there? Like, do they get a little email saying that somebody commented on their post? Is that how it works on Reddit? I don't know. Like, if somebody replies, do you get an email telling people that somebody posted under the posting? Is that how Reddit works? Or does anybody know? Nobody knows. Everybody's busy saying hello to everybody. I have important questions, and nobody wants to answer me. Somebody out there must know. Inga joins in. Thank you. Well, we're trying to find somebody that does know about the Reddit situation. Vista's Googling it. Okay. I'm just curious if they get notified. No, they won't? Okay. Lots of people don't know. I'm just looking for one person that does know. Oh, TNT says they get notifications. Oh, Gene says they get noticed. Well, I hope they do, and they could see that the channel's gone now, and the wood chipper got the ducks. It was an awesome post, I know. I was mad. I just relived my whole week because I just did a synopsis of my whole week in bullet form for my video because I had so many thoughts. There's no way I could keep them straight on how I wanted to do my video. So I had to get it. I had stuff that I'd forgotten about that I put down in home point form, and then I didn't realize how complex the whole strike system was. I was shocked there was 5 strikes. I totally forgot. When you lay it all out and then do the screenshots, and you're like, well, yeah, that happened, this happened, and then because you forget, it becomes a blur because I forgot about the video that got flagged, and then it got reviewed, and then it was made age restricted and not advertiser friendly. I forgot about that one, you know. No, it's just unbelievable. I don't believe what's going on. It's just unbelievable, folks. Anyways. So, what about the weather out there? What do you think of that, eh? It's nice and wet. We're supposed to 3 nights of this. 3 nights of this wet rain, snow, ice thing. Well, what am I mad about? I'm about everything. I'm mad about everything, folks. Censoring, the attack, everything. Absolutely everything. Nothing's right anymore on YouTube. Everything that made this site great is going out the window. And there's no replacement. And that makes it even worse. There's no replacement. I think there's no replacement by design, too. Yes, we definitely need to flag this weather, Carl. It's like, you wouldn't believe what it's like here right now, folks. It's winter. It's winter again. Like, 3 nights. Tonight, tomorrow, and the next night. And then it's supposed to, we're not supposed to have 12 degrees, well, 9 degrees on Friday, they're saying. And then Saturday, high at 12. Like, nah, it's just, everybody's got these ideas about getting lawyers involved. I did some research today, okay? I did some research on the legal aspect of confronting YouTube. Do you know how far I have to take it for YouTube to get serious? It ain't just a simple letter from a lawyer saying that, reinstate the channel or we're going to sue you. You actually have to serve YouTube legal papers for launching a lawsuit. Okay? Like, so I actually have to hire a lawyer to draw up all the papers to actually launch a lawsuit. That's because I thought that. I thought, if it's just get a lawyer to write a letter saying that we're going to sue you unless you instate the channel. YouTube won't monetize this channel. That ain't going to fix the problem either. I want my 3,800 videos back. Want 7 years worth of work back. Like those, they didn't make me a lot of money, but it made me a little bit of money, like it was like $700, $800 a month. That's my money, my effort, years of effort. I never even recouped all my money for all the effort I put into it. Technically, I never really got paid for all that work because I was sort of hoping to get paid in the future. As in, residuals, like sort of like going into syndication with a sitcom, doing the Seinfeld thing, but on a smaller scale. You know what I mean? And I got that taken away from me. Like it just sucks, It just sucks to have that taken away. You have no idea how much it sucks taken away from you like that. Like, I haven't given up. I'm working on it. I'm doing a video. I'm going to try to, do a rant, or a constructive rant, Like, I just can't believe that. I got thinking today. I'll share some thoughts. Just when I was doing my notes. YouTube, they said they want you to get your passion into doing videos, and they want you to it's all about passion. You know how they play that passion crap with you? That you got to be passionate and just give it all you got. You know what I mean? And they play you like this. They suck you in to do this. And then they take you off at the kneecaps and walk away. That is like wrong. Like, think about it. They pound it into creators' heads. Post every day, go creator burnout. Post every day, do your thing every day, passion, passion, passion. And then they take you off at the kneecaps and they don't even bother with you. They don't even give you the time of day. It's like, well, yeah, your emails. Yeah, we know they're coming in, but do we really have to read them? It's really disheartening. That's your business partner. That's what YouTube is a business partner. Exactly, Brian. For things they agree with. But I didn't know the ducks were controversial. And the thing is, I'm shocked. I'm shocked, actually, because I know there's a bunch of channels know what happened to us here. And, they'll say, what's that saying? When they came to get the Negroes, I did nothing. When they came to get the Jews, I did nothing. And then when they came to me, there was nobody. Is that what it is? Something like that. That, where everybody just keeps to their own and they pick us off one at a time. And that's what's happening. There's no screaming voices, Like, why are we all screaming? Why isn't every single creator freaking right out? Why are we bitching all the time so that everybody on the platform knows that there's something wrong? Well, why does everybody hide it? What's going on? Imagine if every single creator made sure that in every video they told how much things sucked. Then everybody who watches YouTube would say, my God, YouTube is treating the creators like terrible. But no, it's only the ones that are really railroading that say anything. And then people say, oh, he's just whining because there's not enough of us. If all of us were doing the same whining, then people, the audience would go, yeah, they must be treating everybody bad. That's what it needs. Everybody needs to scream at the same time. That's the problem. Everybody needs to scream at the same time. The thing is, Jasmine, I totally relate to what you're saying there about they're afraid, they don't bite the hand that feeds them. But they're next. They don't realize it, that this purge, they're next. The low hanging fruit is getting taken out first. And pretty soon, it's just gonna be everybody's next in this game because nobody knows what the game is. Like it's like you're fighting a beast that you don't know what the beast is. How do you fight that? How do you fight something you don't know what it is? Like I'm having a hard time getting my head around it because I'm doing a video right now, folks, that I'm seriously stumped on. Got about 10 minutes worth of footage that I'm editing down. I've got 3 pages in point form in a Word document of points, of crucial points about the whole thing. And I'm trying to get my head around how do I put it in a format that, you know what I mean? It's because you're dealing with somebody who doesn't care, or seems to doesn't care, or sure doesn't show it cares. You know what I mean? I joined the YouTube union thing with Jorg, and he's having problems, and he's a bigger channel, and he's like, it's like what they're saying to do, is to do little 15-second teasers to get people to go off-site to another website. But the problem is, for that to work, you need a massive amount of people doing it. You need the big YouTubers, eh? But they won't do it. You crazy? Like the really big guys, the ones that when they put a video, like they get 1 million views all the time. If the really big YouTubers did it, okay? If they did it, if the big YouTubers said, okay, we're going to go somewhere else, YouTube would be like, whoa. But the problem is, these big guys, the big YouTubers, well, I know for a fact that there's secret deals done behind the big YouTubers. I know that for a fact. Because when, what was that site that died? The one that did the sex, Vine, when Vine went down the tubes. That was an eye-opener for me because I learned about the downfall of Vine and how there was a big group of Viners that sat down with Vine and they started negotiations, and Vine shunned them and they went to YouTube, and then YouTube cut them a deal to do content and basically kill Vine. Okay, so these big YouTubers get invited to you get invited to head office. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, no, Casey went to CNN because they basically bailed out his beam failure, and $25 million later. And then all he had to do was spend 2 years there, and he got out. There was a whole bunch of Vine guys. There was the French guy. There was a whole bunch of them. I remember the when that went down. But there's secret deals cut. That's what it is. And the little guys, I remember where YouTube was nothing but little guys. Everything was little. There was no such thing as a big channel. Very few big channels. It was all little. Now YouTube has become what we hate, or what we hated, like, it's turned into TV. That's what it's like. Anyways. And we're so small, like a little channel like us. It's like, we mean nothing. It's pretty disheartening too when your partner that delivers your product has such low regard for you. It doesn't care. Certainly screwing my brain up. I can tell you that much. It seriously is. I just wish there was somewhere to go. It would be so cool if there was. Like if there was like an alternative where you could stream, You know, like seriously stream, like, you know what I mean? I'm doing the video, Jasmine. Jasmine, the video's got to be done first. As soon as the video's done and that can explain it all, that somebody can sit down and do the elevator pitch and they can watch it and see the whole deal and go, yeah. Then they can decide if they want to, you know, do something, expose it. I'm going to do it. And, but I'm not holding any hope, folks. Not, because I'm just, I can't believe it today, you know. They haven't even looked at anything. I can't get on Steam it. Everybody tells me to go Steam it. I can't get on because I can't get the cell phone SMS thing. I tried. I'm screwed because I'm where I am. And they won't do Google Authenticator, which I can do that. On my phone, I can do the Authenticator thing. But it, this day and age, if you don't have a cell phone, you're just screwed. So. I'm not going away. I'm going to try. What's the problem, Mark? Mark's SOS in here. He's in trouble. Someone throw Mark a life raft. No, Jasmine. Jasmine. I got phones coming to the yin-yang here. I got no cell service, woman. I got 4 phones here. All I gotta do is put a SIM card in one of them. No. Like, and if sometimes I can get service upstairs in the bedroom window. If I push the phone against the glass, one half a bar shows up, and sometimes you can get a signal. You can get the number. Well, it's a bad situation on cell phones here. Actually, I get 5 cell phones on the property. There you go. Can't do Wi-Fi calling because they have to send SMS to a cell service. Well, has to be cell to get the code. Oh. Cody's Lab? Why would Cody Lab get strikes? I've seen that channel. But he cut a deal. You don't cut a deal. You can't cut a deal. There's no thing as cutting a deal with YouTube. You either follow the rules that they give you, or you're gone. Oh, I could do that, but you know what? There's the SMS codes. They expire. They send you the code, okay, which they send you right away. So like when you're online with the computer, and then it says, you know, you have to have the code like right now. They send the code right then. So that means you got to find some way of teleporting yourself to town right away to get or close to town to get the SMS number, and then get back. And the code expires. It's got a time limit. So they send it to you instantly, and then it retires. Retires. Expires. Oh. Anyways. Oh yeah, when you start going to public computers, now there's another one, okay? You start doing devices that they don't recognize, then it's a completely different thing because they don't recognize the device. Oh. Because you got to have your cookies on the browser so that they can tell who you are. So, anyways, and you can't stream on Steam it anyways. We're gonna go back to doing videos. No more streaming. We're streaming out. Well, you can go to Facebook and watch one single stream. Why can't they allow us to stream more streams? Like. A tech guy can't help in this situation. I'm teched out. We need to have a site that we can stream multiple streams on. I have yet to find one. Nobody allows that. Everybody gives you one single stream. YouTube's the only one that gives you like unlimited, basically. I think there's no limit on YouTube on the amount of streams you can have on a channel. They got that market cornered. One stream already there, Taylor. One single stream. So it's frustrating. Anyways, I'm frustrated. I gotta go out and cook supper. Don't know what I'm gonna have. Leftover something. I'd have to have a separate channel for. We'd have to call it 50 ducks on hot tub number 1, 50 ducks on hot tub number 2, 50 ducks on hot tub number 3, and it'd be like for whatever amount of streams we're gonna do. You know? Like, that's the problem. My apple crisp didn't cook it enough. I should have left it in 10 minutes longer. So, 10 minutes longer. So it wasn't like as good as it should have been. But it was huge. I cooked a big one. You're going to phone YouTube tomorrow in Canada, Mark? You'll get nowhere. Apple crisp is for when you're depressed, Sophia. When you're depressed and you're sad, and there's an ice storm, you can't drive to town, you have apple crisp. You make apple crisp. I wasn't going to do, I was like, I wanted some, but it was like, it was the ice storm, and I'm not driving to town. That would suck, to hit the ditch for junk food. You know what I mean? That would just suck. And then I have to call a tow truck and get towed out. And your next thing you know, your bag of chips just cost you $250. Like, that would be bad. Wouldn't it? Or especially if there's damage to the car, you know? No. That's the deal. I'm going to go and do something for supper. I'm not big enough to have a contact at YouTube. I'm just the meager low end of the scale. I just get the customer support center in, who knows, India, I don't know. But the guy's name is Ron, and he answers back from the emails from creator support, and he says that he's been emailing to find out what's going on. He knows it's important. That's what he says. I don't know. That's what he says. I just don't believe it. That's this many days. I got a sinking feeling, folks, that I'm gonna have to go from an email campaign to a crusade. We don't do foie gras here because foie gras is gross. It hurts the ducks. Why would you want to do that to ducks? You know, gavage in them, that's just nasty. You know. But like I said, this video, it's so much information. I know you're already. We're gonna do her. So we're gonna we will. I think it's gonna turn into a crusade. You know. I think that's what it's gonna be, and we're gonna have to just pound. We're gonna have to put some effort into it. It's gonna suck. It means we're gonna have to sit down, and we're gonna have to work on the computer. Is what it's gonna be. So. That's what it's going to be. Veal, yeah, foie gras and veal are two nasty ones. So we'll get this figured out. Something will happen. You know, it's just something's going to crack. So, well, the poor duck. It's got to go 30 days with a tube down its throat, and they force feed it twice a day with the corn till it vomits. It's just nasty. Google it, man. gavage. It's just to do it to the poor duck, and they take the tube out, and the food is drilling down. It's just gross. It's just gross. You see what I go through sticking this little tiny tube. You know, this little tiny, look at this little tiny tube I stick down, that's enough. And they're putting the big tubes down, and they're like, the French, eh? Oh, it's all right. And they got a machine there with the grinding, and they're grinding the corn and the water, and they're pumping it down the duck's throat. And this old lady, oh, I've been doing it for 40 years. The ducks like it. No, they don't. You know? It's like I like to do it to that old lady. I watched a YouTube video. Eh? There was an old lady doing it, and she was like playing like she was so innocent. And all I wanted to do was strap her down and gavage her for 30 days and see how she felt. You know? She just thought it was like totally normal, you know? Like I don't know how they can figure it. That's like good, like, oh yeah, the ducks don't mind it at all. Like, it's just wrong. Go, just YouTube it, watch it. It's on YouTube. Well, they haven't taken it off yet, but, you know, it makes our livers huge. And yellow from the corn. Oh, it's just gross. It's cruel. It's cruel. It's gross. And it's really delicious. Yes, Brian, it is. That's the bad part. Oh, it is. That's the sad part. Is that it does taste good. But it's like I ate it once. I've had it once. And I didn't know what it was. But like I knew it was duck liver. And I knew it was really expensive, and I ate it. But then I learned later on, like actually about how many years ago? About 2012. I learned how it was done, and it was like, my God, that is it. I'm this is just not ever going to touch my lips again. No, it did touch my lips though, and it was pretty tasty. I'm not gonna lie. So. And for people who have no conscience, that all they care about is their taste buds, they'll just keep forging ahead and eating it. So I'm not saying go try it, because that would be supporting the industry, but it is pretty tasty. It's downright delicious, actually. It's really good. So it's like fatty liver. Duck pate. Oh, that's another good one too. Bad for the duck. Bad how the duck got to that point, but it is pretty good. It is. It's bad. Anyways, I don't partake in those anymore because I learned. So, oh, trust me, duck liver ain't normal liver, Inga. It's not. It's not like liver. What you think? Totally different. So, anyways, I'm going to go cook supper. Have a good night, everyone. And I'm going to go, tomorrow morning is, not tomorrow morning, noon. Yeah, I think, tomorrow noon to 3 is the duck egg run to the food bank. And I'm going to be, like I said, I'm working on my, my video. I'm supposed to get my Magoon backdrop tomorrow, so I will definitely be shooting the backside of her soon here. And just got a bad feeling about YouTube, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I just got a bad feeling. Anyways, have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.